Welcome to Author Your Brand's 12-minute video called 7 Stupid Mistakes Authors Make and How to Avoid Them. The title sort of tells exactly what we're going to cover here in the next 12 minutes. And let's get right to it, shall we? One of the first things that comes up with authors, especially people who are positive thinkers, coaches, consultants, people who take a good positive view on life, is the strategic fail of being Pollyanna. It's great to be positive, upbeat, and proactive. It is not okay, however, to position your book and your message and your purpose with the idea that everything is great and it'll all work out. It's very important for authors to actually have some discussions, some serious discussions with consultants, mentors, coaches who can help take a look at their products beyond the book. The book itself, of course, is important. What products are you going to supplement your book with? How are you going to price those products, and how is it positioned in a competitive marketplace? If you don't take a serious look at your competition, you are going to have some serious challenges in the future when you roll out your book, your products, and all the services that go along with that. So take a serious look at the competition. Don't be afraid to actually contact some of them. If you want to do a secret shopper survey or have someone call on it for you, find out what they're saying, what they're doing, and how they price out products which are competitive to yours. The second failure is getting your ego out of the way. There's a lot of authors, writers even, and entrepreneurs who feel compelled to write their own book, who believe that they're the only ones and they are the best ones to create and manage and even edit their own content. This is not true. I personally have written several books, but I am not the best writer in the world. They're good. I've got compliments on them, but there are better writers than me. So when it comes to actually getting your book content created, get your ego out of the way. Get some editorial help. If you feel compelled to write every single word, that's fine. But if you realize that this may take you months to years to get it done the way you want to get it done, please take a look at our system or talk to other people who've used journalists, ghostwriters, and people to interview you to get your content out of your head into a audio format, have it transcribed, and then have a professional editor take a look at how that can be massaged and positioned properly in your book and in your content and in your blog. So if you feel you have to write, that's fine, but make sure you get an editor to help you along the way. Most professional entrepreneurs and successful business people, however, do not write their own books. So get your ego out of the way and get some help, which brings us to point number 3. Start asking for help, and not just in the creation of your book. Ask for help everywhere. You recognize the first 2 points are about strategy and content creation. So obviously, I'm suggesting you get help there. But let's not just stop there. Let's take a look at your marketing, your tactical marketing, SEO, for example, video, all the things you have to do to get your product out, your company to expand, more customers, more clients. Ask for help. There's absolutely, people like to help. If you were to ask me to help you with your product and your business, I'll have a conversation with you. I'll take a look at how your message can be aligned with some of the alliances and associations that I already have. There are plenty of people in your Rolodex right now who don't even know that you're thinking about creating a book, who don't know that you have a blog or are going to have a blog. There are a lot of people out there who are not even in your space, who aren't in your same vertical, not in your same marketplace, who would love to help you or can see an alignment that you might not be able to see. Perhaps you're in the fitness world. Well, does that mean you only work with people in the fitness world? Perhaps you want to talk with people in nutrition or business for that matter. Everyone may or may not be interested in your topic, but everyone knows somebody who is. So don't be shy. Ask for help in everything you do, not just the positioning, not just the content creation, but your marketing, operations, the works. Now let's talk about some tactical blunders that go along with creating your book and your content. The absolute number 1 biggest time waster on the planet is editing as you write, if you're writing at all, of course. And this is a very difficult habit to get out of. As we write, we are looking at what we write. And sometimes, depending on your personality profile, you may be looking at what you're writing and not liking what you see, and you go back and edit it. don't do this. If you talk to any professional writer, the ones who take months or years to craft their message, a lot of them, the good ones, will get their content out and then go back and spend most of the time editing it up after it's out of their head and onto the screen. So take a hint from professionals and get your content out quickly, rapidly. Don't worry about punctuation or grammar or spelling. Just get it out. If you are recording your thoughts and your message, of course, which we recommend you do, that is a much better way to edit it later, because then you've got a transcript that your editor can work from. Speaking with that content creation platform of talking it out, there are ways to do that that make a lot better sense. A lot of people talk about actually just recording your book on an audio format and then having it transcribed and edited. That's okay, but it's much better if you have somebody interview you, a professional journalist to be even better, and they can actually discuss how your book and how your message would be viewed or heard by the reader. See, when you actually just talk your book out, it's a monologue. When someone interviews you, it's a dialogue, which makes for a much richer experience in the book. Speaking of rich experience, if you are a marketer and a future or current author, you have to have a blog. If you do not have a blog, you're messing up. You're missing out big time on getting a larger audience for your book and your platform. So as little Tommy here started blogging at 6 months, I recommend you blog immediately, if not sooner, which is hard to do. So get a blog going and don't worry about SEO or content or anything. Just start creating content, make it rough. You can always tweak it up later, and we'll talk more about outsourcing as we go along here, but start your blog up right away. There's a lot of free platforms out there. You're welcome to use the ones that we suggest on our resource section on our website. Go there and find a couple different platforms. We love WordPress because WordPress is very in love with Google, and it's great for your search engine optimization. Right, so make sure you get a blog, and make sure you add some videos to that blog as well. People like to see as well as read. So start blogging right away, period. Number 6, the Lazy Illiterates. Speaking of blogging and video blogging, if you are a writer or not a writer, doesn't matter, you have to blog. But as you perhaps have figured out, the internet has gone largely video. Some people are not comfortable reading, they like watching videos. So make sure you add video with your content, whether it's sparsely sprinkled throughout your blog or every single blog post, it does not matter. You've got to add visuals. We are visual people. We get 80% of our communication is transmitted through the visual. So if you don't have a visual connection with your content and your message and your purpose, you're missing out. Words are important, but visuals are even more important. And it doesn't matter necessarily if the video has got to be slick or crafty. It has to be related, however. It can't be just any old, baby laughing video. Now, of course, we put a smile on your face, and that's a good thing to do. And that video did get over, I think it was 60 million or 6 million, whatever. It's millions of views. And from that kind of traffic online, almost any product can be sold. That's not a bad way to go. If you've got a viral video, use it. If you don't, create one like this and give some solid, concise, and purposeful content. Nothing will get done without a video in conjunction with your words. Make sure you get some kind of video integrated with your content. Number 7 tactical blunder, social media. There has been a huge rise. If you've obviously not lived under a rock, you've realized that Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all these social media platforms have exploded onto the marketing scene. At the same time, there has been a huge influx of people becoming social media experts and talking about how to integrate the technology, the contests, all the pictures, Instagram, all this stuff. But take a look at the business side of social media. How many new customers have you acquired through your social media? Okay, ask yourself a question and be 100% honest. If the answer is like most people, which is 0 to scant few, you've got to take some tactical advantages of social media. Use it the way it was designed. It's called social media, not marketing media. Keep it social. Keep people engaged. Go ahead and put your cat videos up, but don't forget to ask them to opt into your newsletter, all right? Make sure that you are leading with the social aspect of social media, but following up with engagement, getting comments into your posts, and letting people know on occasion about your business, your purpose, and your passion so they can become engaged with you. There's entire courses on that, and we'll have some links on a resource section on some really good ones you can use that are proper, that are not intrusive, and that are definitely social. So finally, the bottom line on this whole thing is do what you do best and outsource the rest. Less is definitely more when it comes to being an author and being a professional content creator. If you do what you do best, which is lead and build and expand your business, marketing and sales, good, do that. If you're a professional writer, good, do that. But no project, no company, no business will be built properly and to a large degree without a team to support you. So whatever you do best, do that. Do not build on your weaknesses. If you're great at creativity, get some people in operations. If you're great at operations, get some people to help you in the creative. Read Michael Gerber's The E-Myth. Identify your strengths and enhance them. Engage people who are professionals. Don't take a look at any old internet marketing program there and sign up for it. Get references, get referrals, and get busy, and you'll get it done. This is Doug Crow with Author Your Brand, and come visit the site and check out the free resources we have there for you. Have a great day.